Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to create a 3D acrylic sunflower. Firstly, you need to buff the surface of the nail extension or gel polish in order to create a key. Using a 3D acrylic brush and yellow acrylic powder, I'm creating my first petal. So place your bead on and then use the brush at a 45-degree angle to press out the product and create a petal shape. You use your brush at 45 degrees in order to get the petal nice and thin at the centre. When I'm happy with the first petal, I then move on to the second using the same technique and this time just layering ever so slightly over the last petal. When working with acrylic, it's really important to have your ratio of monomer to polymer correct. The perfect bead should be glossy. It shouldn't be dripping off the brush, that means it's too wet, and it shouldn't be powdery, which means it's too dry. Using my acrylic brush, I'm defining the edges of the petals and making sure they're crisp, and then I'm pressing into the petals to give them definition. So once I'm happy with the second petal, I'm now moving on to the third. This again is going to slightly overlap the petal that I did before. Now on to the fourth petal, so I'm just pressing this out again using the same technique as I did for the other three. Because the design is on the side of the nail and we want the illusion of just looking at part of it, then I need to create our half petal on the side, so this is what I'm doing here with a small bead. So now that I've done the base layer of petals, I'm adding a few more smaller ones on top of them. I'm using a smaller bead and I'm applying it between two of the petals and pressing out. This gives more of a 3D dimensional effect to the flower. Once I've finished the petals, I'm then going to use brown acrylic powder to create the centre of the flower. I'm using it quite wet because I'm going to use it to shade the petals and create definition and give the flower a more 3D effect. In effect, I'm painting with the acrylic powder. As there's been a little bit of colour transfer from the heavily pigmented coloured powder, I'm just removing that with a clean brush and monomer. Once the acrylic is dry, I'm then going to use a little bit of Bling On gel. I'm then going to apply bullion in rose gold, or you could use gold or silver, whichever you fancy. Once your bullion is in position, cure. To finish, I apply gel polish top coat around the design onto the surface of the nail only. Do not put over the top of the 3D acrylic. If you'd like to know what products I've used today and where you might be able to get them, then please feel free to ask. I'm not affiliated with any brand, but I'm always happy to recommend. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share, and drop me a comment below. I've also made it to the top 24 of Nails Magazine's Next Top Nail Artist Season 7. Can't wait to show you what I can create. Wish me luck!